Hello, 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 Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful message that you're about to receive. Let's go ahead and see what energy you're going to be correlating with and resonating with throughout this message. We got some Saturn energy, all right? Now, generally, people are afraid of the Saturn energy. I actually just made a whole video about that. I'm going to link it somewhere up here at the top. But what I feel from this energy is that you've been working really hard. You've been putting in a lot of work, and now you're about to see the benefits from that whenever you're watching this video, okay? Let's go ahead and get started on this message. I'm really excited to see what's going on for you guys. It's been a minute. I know. We're going to start off with some speedy messages first. Really looking and seeing what Taurus energy I am tapping into. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, message number 1, Temperance in reverse, 3 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. I feel like some of you guys do need to balance work versus relaxation. I feel like there is a little bit of an imbalance, whether it's you work too much or you're not working hard enough, okay? So make sure you're really balancing out that part of your life. I feel like some people need to relax more, and I feel like some people need to work harder, okay? We have 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. All right, so I'm seeing that some of you have a really negative mindset or an outlook on your current job or people that you work with. So again, there is this theme that I'm seeing that you need to kind of mold or correct or refresh your work life or your work situation, okay? So some of you guys may need to find a new way to make money, all right? But I'm also saying it looks like you're just not vibing with the people you work with or something like that. All right, what's the last message for Taurus who's watching this video? Ace of Swords, the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so I also see that some of you guys will be having an epiphany and a whole new breakthrough in mindset when it comes to your love life, okay? So be looking forward to some messages in regards to that, okay? All right, so we got some work, we got some love, all right? So it seems like this is going to be a very well-rounded message. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, feel free to leave a super chat or comments if you are watching the premiere, all right? It's greatly appreciated. So we do have the 10 of Swords here showing up. So I see that during this time you have been really stressed out, or you've been needing a break, okay? So this is what I'm seeing. Some of you guys are really stressed out. And I'm also seeing that some of you guys are very confused about what's going on for you. So let's look and see what these few days have in store for you whenever you're watching this. All right, so we're starting off with today. We have the Lovers, okay, so obviously this day will be involving your love life. I'm also seeing that this could involve someone that you've been really into or around for a very long time, okay? Yeah, we have 5 of Cups. Okay, so you definitely have some issues or some regrets in regards to this person. You don't know what to do when it comes to this relationship or this part of your life, okay? So whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, you definitely are struggling with trying to understand or understanding the process of breaking up or getting back together, or should you feel guilty, should you feel regret, did you waste your time, did you do the right thing? I see there's a lot of thoughts kind of flowing when it comes to this part of your life, like I was saying. So let's kind of get a better idea. What's this 10 of Swords? This person is not leaving your mind though. This situation is definitely something that you're having a really hard time adjusting to. Page of Swords. Okay, so you got a message about a breakup. So someone could have broken up with you, or you could have broken up with someone else. Okay, and I'm seeing that this really has you like going crazy because I feel like you don't understand, or you feel like it wasn't that serious, or like why did they break up with me? That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so definitely a fallout. So this is a very unexpected type of situation, but in the midst of all of this happening to you, I think you kind of felt like I should have known better. I should have paid more attention. Okay, so I can definitely see that you're having issues with this relationship. Ace of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you regret starting a connection with this person or starting to have feelings for this person. You feel like you shouldn't have done that. You should have just kept it cool. You should have, you should have waited maybe. All right, so I see what you're saying here. I definitely see what you're saying here. So now you feel like, damn, like I finally gave in, and now I'm dealing with all of this bullshit or this hurt that I'm feeling from this person because they broke up with me, and I had doubts about it from the beginning. Okay, so I see that you're really just conflicted about this, or you just feel like, why would I do this? You have Sagittarius energy here, so you could definitely be dealing with the Sagittarius. I feel like this romance was kind of quick, or like it progressed really fast, and maybe that's why everything kind of got like confusing really fast, you know? Okay, so you feel comfort when it comes to this person. They feel Ace of Fire. So I'm going to be very honest with you, Taurus. I can see that you actually do like this person. You have feelings for them still, you know, and that's why you're going through all of these mental, like, hula hoops and, you know, jumping through hoops to try not to think about them. This is why you can't stop thinking about them. This person has Ace of Fire. So this person wants to start something with you. I think they have passion, but I also feel like their focus is a little bit questionable. I don't know if they're focused on you or if they're focused on something else, but they definitely have feelings. Like, I feel like they wanted to start something with you, so I'm very confused on why they broke up with you. What was this? Why did they break up? Why did they send that message? Ace of Swords. Okay, because they had an epiphany about you. I feel like they felt like you weren't really taking them serious, or you forgotten who they were to you. Like, maybe you got comfortable in a sense where you started taking them for granted or something like that. It's almost like they felt like they were unappreciated or something like that, or you thought they were going to be too easy and they wanted you to fight for them. They wanted you to challenge, you know, how you normally are, something like that. I see that they were the one who told you. We have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. We have transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So I'm seeing that this person definitely was like thinking about everything that's going on, and they realized they want more. And I feel like, I don't know if they felt like you couldn't give this to them, but they felt like they had to go get it themselves. I'm also saying that something about you, they were afraid they were going to start replicating what you were doing or duplicating that action or that aspect. And so that really scared them. It's almost like they saw a piece of themselves in you and they didn't want to be a part of that anymore. They wanted to run away from that aspect of themselves, meaning that they had to run away from you. So this is why the Saturn energy is showing up for you. I do believe that you are going through some, you know, some difficult situations within your love life for sure. Now, what is it that you wish you could tell them, or what did you tell them? Because I see that you have feelings for them, or you're comfortable with this person. This isn't something that, like, you know, it's not necessarily something that you wouldn't want around you. I feel like you want this person to still be a part of your life. You're definitely, yo, Taurus, I can see that you're definitely kind of discombobulated when it comes to this person. Yeah, like, I can see that you're really shooken up by all of this because it was very sudden. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So you definitely wanted them to still be with you, but I feel like for some reason they don't want that. All right. Okay, so what's the outcome of this day with this situation? What's the outcome? We have Tower, yeah, so it's just meant to be that you guys are not going to be together, at least on this day. Now, I'm not saying that it will never come back together, but today, this is time for you to really assess what you want and who this person really is, okay? Because I feel like they said what they said, but you're having a really hard time accepting it. All right, so let's just move on to tonight and see if this changes or morphs into something different. So we have Prince of Swords in reverse. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like this is an energy of someone not giving you the right advice, or you trying to be sneaky and find out something without having the authority. Okay, so it could definitely be a Virgo coming up in the mix. I feel like there's a secrecy type of thing, like there's a lot of secret type of energy. We have the World, about moving on. Okay, so you're trying to figure out if this Virgo has moved on. I also feel like you're trying to figure out what they're up to if you're dealing with the Virgo. But I'm also seeing this is you kind of figuring out, like, what they're up to next, regardless of who they are. You're trying to figure out, have they moved on? What are they doing? I feel like you're studying their social media or something like that. Okay, who are we dealing with here? It could be an Aquarius as well. Okay, so we have the Lovers coming out. We have a Gemini coming out. Yeah, 2 Gemini energy. It definitely could be a Gemini, right? So it really looks like whoever you're in love with and you're paranoid that they're leaving you or whatever, that's who you're really focused on. Now, Taurus, this does not seem like your energy. I'm not going to lie. It does not seem very practical. I'm not sure what's going on, but I guess it's just you trying to understand what is all of this about. Like, why is all of this happening? Okay, so what are you trying to find out? What information are you seeking? Okay, so you may be seeking to see if they have moved on to a new person, if they're trying to get with someone else. And I just got the really strange image or message of someone trying to trick their ex by sending them a fake profile or sending them a fake text message to see if they'll respond. If you are doing that, this is not going to turn out well, okay? I'm seeing someone really trying to figure out if their ex person has moved on already. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing. You're like, I need to see if they're transitioned or if they've moved on. Are they dating again? Taurus, I really need you to calm down. I need you to calm down, because this energy that I'm seeing here, you're very powerful, Taurus, but the problem is you're using your power to try to understand or conquer someone else, and it's going to backfire, because that's not where your power is supposed to be. You could be using that same power to build yourself up, so that the person that's leaving you, maybe they'll be like, you know what, why would I be leaving Taurus? Like, they're, you know, they are who they are. But it's like you're really focusing in on this ex person. I also feel like you may have a friend or someone who comes and tells you, or maybe you have like a message or a notification that they're talking to someone new, or they're trying to get to know someone different. So you just need to be aware of like what energy you're harboring, because obviously you're hurt right now, so you don't want to make a decision that's not good for your progression. Okay, so how do you feel when you get this information? Cruelty. So you feel betrayed. Oh my goodness, you feel betrayed. Okay, I definitely can see that. I definitely can see that. Who's the person that gives you this information? How are they feeling when they give you this information? This could be through the grapevine at work, like your coworkers may be telling you this. But I honestly feel like this is also just social media. Like, I feel like, you know, social media is not going to have an allegiance to you. It's just you get a notification or you look on their page and you see something, but social media is not like out to get you. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like this work energy is trying to say. Like, wherever you get the information, it's not necessarily someone out to get you. It's just like, that's the job of social media, to update you on things of people that you follow. So I think that you just kind of stumble upon this energy. My advice would be not to really dive too deep into it, because I feel like you're absolutely hurt by this. I feel like, I don't really know what you want to do about it, but I definitely see that you're hurt and you're upset. Okay, so what happens next after you get this information? Okay, we have Two of Pentacles. So then now you're like trying to figure out what you should do, right? So the thing that I do like about this, you're trying to figure out like if I should say something or not. So that means you're thinking, okay? You're thinking what makes sense. Four of Pentacles. I do believe that you decide to keep it to yourself, but I do also feel like you kind of get to this point where you're like, okay, well, if this is what they're up to, at least I know what's going on, right? And so I kind of feel like you're just going to stay to yourself. You're not going to speak to them, which is hurtful, but at the same time, like, this is a lot better than me seeing you be hurt or just go off and embarrass yourself or embarrass someone else. So let's kind of see what outcome is going to come for this situation. Also, I'm getting the message that the reason that you were so shocked by this is because you're like, wait, where is this really, like, why are you trying to break up with me out of nowhere? And then you realize it's because they've been talking to someone else. Oh, damn, Taurus. Okay. All right, don't get so upset first. Let me try to like figure out what all of this is. What's the outcome for this? The Wheel of Fortune. It's meant to happen, okay? So this person needs to go through this, and you need to go through this as well. And I know that's the last thing that you want to hear, Taurus, but listen, sometimes certain people have to be flushed out of our life so that you can receive the right things in your life. And if it comes in a sense where, like, maybe this is the only way that you would never want to be with someone, like if they cheat on you or something. So for you, maybe that's universe's way of making sure you completely leave this person behind so that you can focus on the blessings coming towards you. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you should just be happy that they cheated or that they've moved on. Maybe they're not cheating, but maybe they've moved on and it's sudden, right? But maybe that person is for them, and maybe your person is coming towards you. Maybe it's not meant for you to be focused on this person. I don't know, but I feel like this is all according to plan with the Wheel of Fortune. Now moving on to tomorrow, we have the Tower. Okay, so this is another really, like, this Saturn energy is coming out strong, okay? Now, keep in mind, anything with Saturn, you have to go through the struggles, but once you get to that good part and you actually get through it, it's a beautiful outcome, okay? So just keep that in mind as we're going through this kind of shady part of this reading. So let's see what this Tower energy is coming up for. What event is happening for Taurus? Okay, Two of Swords. See, good. See, you're over here, you're understanding something. You're kind of having like this mental understanding, a breakthrough of sorts. Okay, you're still struggling with certain things, but you are moving forward. Yes, you get a message about your money. So it's like as soon as this person leaves, you start getting information about your finances, or you start getting good news about your home or some things you've been trying to work on, or your business, okay? Really, really good so far. Let's keep going. Yeah, so you have, I think, like if you've been working on a plan, or if you're an entrepreneur or something like that, you get some good news about something you've been trying to set into motion, okay? The Devil. It definitely could be involving a Capricorn, or this could be saying something you really want to happen, something you've been manifesting or trying to bring into fruition, begins to start out of nowhere on this next day, okay? So it looks like this Tower energy is actually really, really good. It looks like this is the blessing so that you don't just completely give up on everything. Let's keep going and see. Okay, let me see how you're feeling when it comes to this. It looks really good though on this day. Yeah, we have the Chariot, we have the Father of Water. Beautiful, Taurus, beautiful. So this is definitely saying there's a very quick shift in energy when it comes to whatever you're working on financially, business-wise, or investments that you have, even health-wise too. This is saying that you're owning whatever is going on, and this Chariot energy is saying that there is a very quick shift that happens, almost overnight. Literally, for some of you, this will be overnight. Okay, so this looks really good, actually. I was really worried about the Tower energy. I'm like, dang, could it get any more worse? But it looks like after this day where you really release that person, all of this stuff starts to just really come together in your business life or in your financial setting. So I'm really liking to see this. Let me see. I don't think there's anyone else involved in this situation. Let's get some more energy. What else is happening in regards to this financial message? King of Cups. Okay, so if you were worried about something or stressing out over a bill, or I don't know, some renovations or something like that, whatever you've been stressing over, you get peace of mind whenever you get this new message about what's going on. We have the Fool, so maybe there's like some new people that are going to be working on it, a new plan, or maybe there's like a new situation where they fix it and you didn't expect it, but it works out in your favor. The Hangman, right? So it's like you just had to wait a little bit, but this is going to work out perfectly. These cards are really, really good. I mean, I'm glad they are, because the beginning of this did look very, very rocky, and I'm not gonna lie, I do think it's going to have an effect on you, but I think just as the whole duality thing works, you will have some good news coming to balance that out, because it does look very dark within this region. But coming towards this, it's not in your love department, but it is in something else that's very important to you, being an earth sign, which is your stability and your foundation. It really does look well. Okay, so let's see what the outcome for this night or for this day will be. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like everything is starting to become more organized and fit towards what you need. I feel like you're going to be getting some benefits to some things that are really going to be looking good for you. So that's that gold that I was talking about when it comes to that Saturn energy. Going through the challenges, but then also coming back out on top. Now, interestingly enough, we do have the Four of Swords complementing the Seven of Pentacles, meaning that you won't have to do much work, okay? So you kind of just get a call, or you get a message about something that's going to work out. You don't have to put any effort into it because you've already done the work, which is what Saturn is all about. Once you put in the work, you receive the benefits as long as you actually have proven yourself. So congratulations on whatever this is for you. It looks really, really, really good. It looks like something that you've really been working on and really been trying to manifest or bring forth into your life. So I'm really excited to see that happening for you. All right, so we have the Hierophant. This is you, Taurus, okay? So I find this very interesting because you do have this breakup that happens in the beginning of this time period for you, but this whole reading is saying this time is for you. So maybe that person had to leave because it's time to focus on you. All right, so don't be afraid of everything that's about to happen. In fact, I think you should embrace it, because I think you're going to actually be coming into your full self and kind of like activating whatever that Taurus energy is that has been lying dormant because of this past person. Positive movement forward. Like I was just saying, all of this is happening for a reason. There's major, major, major change happening, okay, in your love life, but also in your career, in your financial department. All right, so this is a very, very beautiful reading, actually. I think, you know what, it's like whenever you have to deep clean and it looks really messy at first, and then all of that is subsided and you get rid of it, and then it's clean and it's fresh and it's new. That's kind of what this reading looks like. So it does happen very quickly, which is why it's kind of like ripping the Band-Aid off. But once it's happened, it's happened. and it looks really, really beautiful. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the donations, the super chats, the sharing the video, subscribing, all of the above. Thank you so much. If you'd like to have your own personal reading with me, make sure you email me lovefromaleo@gmail.com. Also check out your Taurus readings playlist on my channel, as well as the food for thoughts videos on my channel. And if you have any questions or concerns, check the description box because I probably have your answer there. So with that being said, thank you so much, Taurus. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.